MJ or Prince, man?
What kind of is that?
Prince. MJ or Prince.
MJ or Prince, man. If you had
some harder shit than that, you know what I mean? That's an easy question.
Man, look.
Okay.
If you
Not
had
that simple.
if somebody kidnapped a loved one and said, I need an answer to get him back.
First of all, God forbid.
God forbid.
Knock on wood.
What?
Zilla, knock on wood for me right there, bro. Right on the side of your chair.
But yeah, alright, so and why?
I'ma just go by who played a big impact on my life when I was a little kid, and it would have to be Michael Jackson. Even though he wasn't playing instruments, he knew what he wanted. He knew what it sounded like, what it's supposed to sound like. He wasn't no dummy, you know what I mean? And his artistry on the stage can never be duplicated. Nobody has never done it till this day ever. It will never ever be anybody like Michael Jackson in this world again. You would have to literally go into a goddamn chemical warehouse, put some motherfucking tools together and make a robot to make somebody like Michael Jackson, bro. The shit that this dude did, nobody's done it. I'm sorry. Not at the age, not at nothing.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think about it. When he was doing his shit, he was really around 36 years old.
And he started early too.
He was already, you know what I mean? This nigga wasn't in his 20s when he was doing this shit. He was older. Killing the game.
I just started early. Bitch was.
And on top of this, but you gotta think about this though. Now he's on top of his game, right? But you can't tell me there's not one person that don't know who Michael Jackson is. I'm talking about this generation. The 90s, the 2000s, the 80s, anybody from way back, everybody know who Michael Jackson is.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
I like that.
Now, can I ask you this? Are we talking objectively? Or are we just talking subjectively?
I mean, honestly, bro, it's just two names.
I
You
know.
know what I'm saying? It's two names, whatever come with it. Because, I mean, the thing for me is like, I'm an 80s kid. So, like, Thriller, Purple Rain. These are probably
In
the
84.
two best neck and neck R&B albums ever,
And
period.
they dropped around the time. You know what I'm saying?
In the same year.
Well,
So,
I'm gonna have to go Prince. For me, Prince wasn't afraid to do things his way. He was not afraid to do things his way. That's what I admired. That's what I admired about Prince. Mike's perception was, you know, I gotta be liked by everybody. I have to go with the times of everything. Prince just did his own thing. And Prince,
that's true though.
Prince did it the way that Prince wanted it to do. He didn't have to go work with a Teddy Riley. He didn't have to go work with Quincy Jones. He didn't have to go work with a Dark Child. He didn't have to go work with nobody. He worked with himself and people he knew. He's the reason why Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis is who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, them some bad boys.
He's the reason why Tevin Campbell. We heard of the Tevin
I
Campbell.
tell you like this. You put any other artist on that first Michael Jackson album, see if they can do what Mike did. You can't, goddammit. Because Mike set the bar with the whole movie about Thriller. Ain't nobody ever did that. Now, Purple Rain was good. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. I get tearing up when that hit that. Nigga, I love that motherfucker.
Feel it every time.
Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But Michael Jackson gave us chills, thrills, some we ain't never seen before in R&B history.
Yeah,
Now think about this. Now you said that might go along with the times, right? When did the Jacksons come out?
70s.
70, right? So he went along with the times from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to the early 2000s, all the way to Butterfly. So that means that motherfucker, 40 years, he went along with the times, but he controlled that the whole time.
I give you
Oh,
that.
come on, nigga, that's right.
But Prince was the first one to shut down the internet with the internet.
Yeah, but that's
with the
cool.
internet thing. No,
And
bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this, cause y'all can do all that. You can go behind the scenes, but you
It's
ain't
not- it's not
listening.
about-
Like
it's not
I
about-
love Prince, but you not listening to Prince for 3 hours in the car.
I can.
You lying, man.
I can.
I'm not saying you can. I'm saying you not.
Prince got a pretty strong
If you alright, if
playlist.
he got a strong
He got
playlist.
a pretty strong playlist.
But if you listen to Mike's, but you gotta think about Mike all the way from Jackson's to to
Like,
Pro
man,
Mike to hair Mike to light skinned Mike, you got a lot of shit from Mike, bro.
Yeah.
All right, now let me in here real quick. Let me in
All
here
right,
real
go
quick. Now, let me in here. Now, I hear what both of y'all are saying. Very, very valid points. Here's what I'll say about Prince to expound on your point, right? Prince actually was behind other artists early, right? So not only did he do his thing with Prince, but he had Prince and the Revolution. Then he had the Time, and then
New generation.
the New Power Generation, and then he had what? Apollonia 6? Oh, was it Vanity 6?
That was during the time.
I'm just saying that was all
And
the
then
whole
he
thing.
Then he had Girl.
Okay. Not only that, he worked with a plethora of artists over his time. Wrote for too many people. All right, Shaka Khan. Come on now, Shaka Khan. Come on now. Prince had that. Shaka.
Did not know that Sinead O'Connor song was his song.
Okay.
Nothing compares to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was her main big hit. Not only that, I mean, we ain't gotta go down the instruments he could play,
Okay.
his production acumen, all that stuff. However, here's what I'll say about Mike though. It's why it's so hard, man. See, I didn't appreciate Prince for real until I was grown.
Until I was grown, until I was older.
But
Exactly.
Mike,
Right.
But Mike
Hit you when you what?
a child.
What?
Early. From the first song
Dog.
as a child when you're and that's the thing.
What?
And with
And he's
him,
still doing it till this day with these kids. Like
these new kids coming in, they still doing
Because he
it.
knows how to get them with glitter.
Our kids, our nieces.
He said glitter.
The hate is real on this.
No,
one.
I'm just saying.
You used to wear the glitter. He said
That's what I'm saying. I was a kid.
Tell me you
Glitter.
tell me you didn't know. Look, as a child, tell me you didn't watch every
No,
video
I'm not
and
saying-
learn the
I'm not saying-
choreography.
I'm not saying that.
No, but watch this though. I'm gonna give you something like this. I'm gonna set it to you perfectly.
7 straight.
So Michael Jackson and Prince. Michael Jackson and Prince was like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, but not teammates, right?
More like magic.
No. Watch this. Get what I'm saying. Get what I'm saying. So you don't even know what I'm saying. You answering my shit and I ain't even finished. Anyway, Mike is Michael Jackson, right? Mike is the talented one. He talented, right? He can do everything. Do all that shit, right? Fade away, hit the game-winning shot.
Okay.
Prince is Scottie Pippen. Defense. Guard the best man. Get the loose balls out of bounds. You get what I'm saying? Actually, one of the best point guards on the team. He one of the best players on the team, but Mike getting more of the shine. You get what I'm saying? So you got a player in Scottie Pippen who is Prince that can do everything. Sing, perform, play instruments.
Dance.
This is like defense, all kind of shit. You feel me?
Every regiment.
And then you got,
And also, let's not forget, Prince was a bad motherfucker with that dance.
right.
He was a bad
Now
motherfucker.
watch
He
this.
wasn't no Mike.
Now watch this.
That motherfucker got
Now
that.
watch this. But then you got Michael Jordan. The motherfucker, you be like, all right, move the fuck out the way and let him go to work. Right? And when he go to work,
What he do?
he get this game-winning steal, and he hit the game-winning shot.
Clutch.
That's what Mike is. So although Prince is a level of brilliance and consistency. Mike is a level of shocking wildness, amazing, something that you would never see, a different persona that you would never see again. Also Prince too, but Mike was in soccer stadiums.
He was.
Man, he ain't lying now.
Making
He shut down Wembley.
we
for,
thought Mike
like,
was a mythical creature.
Man, how many?
We didn't know who he
I think he did
was.
like 3 or 4 concerts in Wembley.
I did
on
think
that bad tour.
I thought Michael Jackson had powers when I was a child.
Bro,
Y'all remember that video game too?
I
And
told
that
you, he got us with glitter.
it wasn't glitter. It wasn't glitter. It was the truth. Because he couldn't have did it without being him.
Hey,
I'm
I
telling
love that Smooth Criminal
Right.
video game.
Oh yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Bro.
But look, I'm not taking
Let's do this
Yeah.
though. Let's
I'm
like
not taking nothing from
if
you.
we break it down. Right?
Gotta be objective.
Yeah, cause like
Gotta be objective.
Mike is the ultimate star. You know what I'm saying?
Up to the star.
Prince is, right up under him, I would say,
Right.
in my opinion.
To me, he was
Right.
the best band leader. He was the best.
He was like
If
he
you
was like
got-
the next
if
he
you-
was like the next
I need
James
some of this
Brown
smart water.
of his time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
ain't sponsored by him,
And-
but I'm just saying.
And well, dang, that actually bring up a pretty good point though, because both of them study James Brown like crazy. You know what I'm
Both doing
saying?
something.
And then they kind of like
With their own
offspring
path.
off.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, real.
you know
They
what I'm
took
saying?
different pieces.
They did, but I don't know, man. For me though, realistically, I would just have to keep it neck and neck, because even when you just go from the catalog,
Right.
you know what I'm
It's close
saying?
to
Like
same.
it's really close, man. But it was just something like I don't know.
This is what what did it for me with Prince is how he retransferred Bet You By Golly Wow
Talk about that.
and how he sung it.
Yeah.
The instrumentations, the way he just went with it. It sounded like he should have had that song.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But see, he was good for that though. Whenever he
Yeah.
decided to do covers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he but the thing about Prince though,
Remember I played you that version of
oh
Could You Be the Most Beautiful Girl in the World?
yeah, in that particular arrangement. But see, that was his strength. That was his strength. See, he was gonna get that music in a way to where nobody else could mess with him.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm
theory,
saying?
That theory is serious over there, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of like what is missing in a lot of today's mainstream R&B. Because when you think of both of them, they both was like surgical with it. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally, they was connected. And it just came out the way it came out. Of course, they had people there too. Now Mike did kind of have somewhat of a crutch in the Quincy Joneses, and you know what I'm saying, with the production and all of that. But at the same time, the way it laid out, it ain't laying out like that. No, today. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta understand too. Okay, so we go back to Mike's upbringing, right?
Yeah.
He is a complete example of the industry system.
Mhm.
Motown,
Mhm.
Machine,
Yeah.
got them boys in there. Now Joe did his thing as manager, but they
As-
finally
as
they
Machine,
they made it to LA. They got a part of the Motown Machine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they ran them through their process. Okay, had the hits, had the exposure, did the international tours, became stars, got that cartoon show,
Yep.
all that stuff. Then they grew
That's
up,
right,
became the
yeah.
Jacksons.
Yep.
But they saw the vision.
Yeah.
They knew Mike, we gonna have that little
Sorry,
vision.
Jermaine. Sorry,
He's the
Jermaine.
one. He is the golden child. He is the chosen one.
Sorry, Jermaine.
Okay?